Hey, there we go. We're back. Party has started. Here's the thing. Nobody knows how many people I'm talking to, so even if it's just a few, that's okay. Because they might think it's 1,000. Be like, who's that guy? I don't know. Yes, it is. Yep. These have been my streets for 2.5, I think 3 months. Yeah, I think I've hit the 3-month mark. I went all in. I've been here, becoming a famous movie star, so that I could prepare to become a famous Missouri, St. Louis based movie star. Did I mention that I told them that I was based in St. Louis and local? Because they said originally, we're only looking for people local. Yeah. Yep. See, those people were like, oh, is he a famous streamer of some kind? I've been a famous streamer. I had my moment. I had a year where I had like a 6-month period where I had consistently like 30 to 200 people watching live, and 200 people watching live, and I had one day where I had 10,000 viewers, 20,000 viewers a couple times. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you can't see the sun. I had my moment, and it was wonderful. The fame was everything that I dreamed it to be. That's what I wanted. Yeah. It was on this other application, and live streaming app, that one of the weird alternative ones. You could probably figure it out, but anyway, it wasn't YouTube. But it was legit. A lot of weird people, randoms. Is this beautiful? This is like the sketchy. Look at these hoodlums. You think this is beautiful? This is like the sketchy part of town for me. This isn't like particularly sketchy, but of Hollywood, that's not even true. I mean, it's not true, but I'm just embellishing. Fair. I would never want to be famous. It's not the fame that I like about it. I like the idea that you can do fun and interesting things with your life if you harness the fame in the right way. It opens doors, and I like that. I want to do a lot, different things I'm obviously interested in, and having fame does help get you into rooms. Like, even if it was just more famous, I'd be able to play with better musicians, even if I got famous in some other thing. Yeah, and I'm 35 years old, so it's kind of like it's time to put shit down and do it. I do like this street. It's got a right amount of grittiness, but you know, it's still like you're just freaking in the middle of a city. I know Crystal. Is Crystal here? Lives in a city. I don't know if you all live in cities, but I would rather live in some rolling hills away, like 15 minutes from everybody. Whatever's meant to be. No, I need to make it happen. I gotta make it happen. It does look red, doesn't it? That's not just my phone. Isn't that cool? It's a red sky sunset. And it's definitely a little misty and there's some of that going on. What's this? What's that? You know, it's an interesting street. It's definitely not boring living in LA. But like I saw this video today and I agreed with it where it was like the guy was like, LA, man, you gotta come here, bro. I'll fly you out. It's like the best. I mean, it's like the worst. I mean, it's just like, why? Maybe I go up this hill here. I have to get my car within an hour and a half. Why'd you retract your message, Patrick Starr? I'm gonna go this way, which, I mean, at some point, I'm now like literally a 15-minute walk from my car right now. But I have an hour and a half to get back to it. That's my plan. Then I'm gonna go to the gym. What's up, homies? Live streaming from the streets of Hollywood. And you're looking at the next actor who's gonna be up on the billboard there. I just secured a very major role in a new film filmed in Missouri. But I am one of the stars. See, now the red sky is gone and I missed it, didn't I? What am I doing with my finger on the... Yeah? Are you? Are you going to come to the after party in Hollywood? You will get a backseat VIP ticket to the premiere. Is that right? That's where you're at. That's where I'm going. Yep, I'm going to Missouri to film this really cool movie, and I'm going to be a star in it. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I play the role of a husband, and it's going to be awesome. My wife is a chef, and she's intense. It's going to be really good. We are totally going to make it awesome. It's got a good name too, you ready? It's called Chef's Kiss. Isn't that good? I think that's a good name. Can't believe that wasn't taken. can't say anything more, but stay tuned and watch it and give them all your money. Oh wow, that's cool. Copycat. Wow, did he actually animate like by hand? Is that true? Like he was the guy that drew some of those. Is that, or is animation different? That's pretty amazing. Isn't it so annoying that like where we're at in our development as humans is like, unfortunately, so much of the fun stuff to be discovered, we've already hit. I hate to say it. You know what I mean? Like that idea is just, you know, just make. It's not that you can't draw it. Maybe I'm wrong about it, but there's still a point to what I'm saying. No? Is there something wrong with my camera? What do you guys think? Is my camera messed up or something? Look how glary it is, right? It's unfocused and glary. I don't know, let's see. You see what I mean though? Like, isn't that like it's like super glary. Maybe that's normal. Or maybe it's okay. Look at that. Isn't it a little too glary? You might know what I'm saying. It looks like a little out of focus, too much with the glare. Okay, well. Yeah, you see what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop walking. You can see right there even. It looks like it's like Christmas lights. Oh, it is actually Christmas lights. Yeah, but does anyone know what I'm talking about? How like, I'm like looking forward to getting out of LA for a few weeks for this filming, because like just being in this gridlock of asphalt for this long, you know, I have a routine where I drive around from spot to spot, do a good amount of going to new places, but still you're just driving around on this, in the city, you're just driving. I mean, it's almost like you're in like a bowl and you're just swimming around the bowl. Oh, really? Like right now, am I blurrier than I should be? It almost looks like there's a filter on. I'm just thinking there might be something wrong with busted with my camera. I don't know. Doesn't it look still a little bit blurry? And I'm looking at it on my own screen. I'm sure there's a deteriorated quality from your end, so it's probably harder to tell. But still, I can see a little bit of... Okay, you say it's the lights. All right. Maybe I gotta check out the footage from the practice room. That's a controlled environment. Isn't this exciting? Wow, 234 people live. That's an amazing number. What a crowd tonight. Thank you. Are we gonna hit 250? Oh my gosh, we are hitting new records, guys. Did someone share us on Twitch? Oh, is that UB40 on Twitch? Sharing our scope? I guess the party's still going on then. If there's 200 people here. I'm not going to turn it off when there's 200 people. You better believe it, bucko. Maybe if we get to 300, then I'm gonna get some Taco Bell. And everyone should eat Taco Bell every day. And you're not a fan of Johnny Keeys if you don't eat Taco Bell. Wow, 300 likes. I think that's a first for the Johnny Keeys channel. I really appreciate that, everybody. 300 likes. 200 live viewers. Wow. That's more than ever. I think that's a record. Look, there's Justin Bieber's wife. Glenn Powell. I believe they can. I believe it's proven that we can, and I believe that they're already doing it. I do believe that. Yeah, Tesla. Tesla proves it. Time travel is possible. As well as teleportation. I truly believe they've been doing it for a long time. And I believe they do it in these random buildings in cities where you take an elevator and you go to one of these teleportation / sometimes time travel devices. There's only so much power that they can have, but they're good at making ends meet. I think they were doing it in like 1980s even. I think maybe even earlier. 1920s. See, I don't know. Is that possible? Is it possible to have two birds? It sounds like it, right? All right, I got to get into the details if I claim that this is happening. Fuck. I'm wearing some dope rainbows, and I had some concern they were going to aggravate the insides of my toes, and they still might, but I don't think so. So I've been wearing them pretty good amount lately, last few days. We'll see. But right now, the feeling, I love the padding. But remember, you're not a Johnny Keeys fan if you don't go and eat Taco Bell tonight.
No, this is me.
Please support our supporters. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I think that's funny. I don't have any partnership with Taco Bell. But maybe I could send this to them and they'll say, yeah, maybe I should find someone who I actually like. I don't eat Taco Bell. So. It's true. Okay. You're not a Johnny Keeys fan unless you go to the Sprouts and then you go and get some grass-fed steaks or ground beef and then mix in some cheese and some salt and then get some heavy whipping cream and then beat up that in a bowl until it's thick and then add in some honey and whip that again with the honey and then put strawberries on top, and then you're not a fan unless you do that. Okay? Oh, that's not my car. More like taco smell. It's true. Good one. More like taco smell. More like taco smell. evening. More like taco smell. Jay! Okay, did that one. Future you goes back to present you. I will probably be a scientist in 2332. It would be nice to go back and see what the dinosaurs look like. Yeah, that would be so crazy, though. Joe! Joe! Hey, good evening. More like taco smell. Gee. Okay. Scene! See, that was a little taste of what I do when I act. You know, I've been training, so not just anyone could do that. I'll let you think about that. All right, conversation. Shh. All right, do I have my shoes? I swear that I had shoes in here. Interesting. Light. Ah! What? I thought I had my shoes here. Do I really not? Okay, it's not a problem. Not far from where I have shoes. Because I'm going to the gym. They're open 24 hours. Pay a lot of money for this gym. And I'm taking creatine every day to look good. Cameras. And so my brain works at top functioning. So I owe it to the creatine supplementation to go to the gym consistently. Darn, did I really not? Okay, I'm a few blocks from my house. So who wants to party? Time to party! Am I really going to keep that on? Now you can't see me. Oh, now you can. See me? Jeez, it's hard. How's it going over there? Party going all over good? Shit. No, I'm good. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on me going from LA to Missouri for 2 weeks? And I'm just going to be there. One, when I arrive for a table reading, and another for the actual filming for a few days. Isn't that exciting? I'm excited. This is my first real. No, it's my second real game. Alrighty. Anybody there? Come on, give me some interaction, people. Isn't this YouTube? Nope. Not even copycat? There we go. So, yeah, copycat, what do you think about my career in entertainment aspirations? Trying to maximize. Am I doing the right thing? By acting? Should I be playing more music concerts? YouTube is blocking me. Hell yeah. I like it, copycat. I don't even know what it really is yet, you know? I'm going to give it my all. That's all I can do. And I like the idea of watching, you know, that challenge. I want to deliver. It sounds like a fun challenge. I've done it once. It's not something you can really practice. Like, self-tapes are not... Actually, I bet the self-tapes will have helped me. I think my game is going to be better the next time I get in front of the camera, for real. I'm going to give it my real. I hope AI doesn't hurt the actors and actresses. That is true, huh? I really think that... Here's my idea, is that like Netflix and movie theaters should sign a pact that says like a percentage of screen time that could only be like 10% can be AI. Isn't that a good idea? They should people will pay. It'll protect their industry. It's in their own interest to almost say something like that, because I think a lot of viewers don't want to be watching tons of, like, animation is one thing, but we don't want, like, character people to be like the basis of shows now. There has to be a limit, and I think if they said something pretty low, people would really appreciate it, and it would almost make the people more likely to come out to the movies to see that response to it. And basically what I'm saying is I agree. There was that Lily girl, right, that came out. Oh, the first AI actress. I hope the show is not good. Like, you know, here's the deal, though, is that actors and actresses have always had to compete with, ready? They've always had to compete with animation. That's not new. So how about that? At a certain level, it's kind of not new, the idea of AI, but I don't like people just trying to be so human. There should almost be like zero human animated things. If you need a human looking person, which should be the majority of things, there's no reason why we can't make them with real people. I don't enjoy watching AI either. You can tell it right away, and I think even I have to admit, like, you can hear it in the music and obviously the video that I did, this most recent one with the lyrics and stuff. That was like the most AI. Wow. See, I don't enjoy this part of it. Just standing in the middle of the intersection waiting for cars to pass. I think somebody that's trying to be human, that's generated by AI, that's some weak artistic. There needs to be a limit. We need to protect humanity. But if you can change somebody's body to something else, then where do you draw the line, right? Oh, great. I'm getting a sketchy spot. Oh, God. We do have enough fake everything, don't we? Yep. I think people want real. You know what we really need is like some way to get rid of AI stuff on all the apps. Why can't we figure that out? Like there should be a thing that just archives every single URL in the entire. Isn't that a good? It's a good idea. I'm sure it already exists. Oh, I'm going to the gym right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Isn't it nuts though that I've been applying to acting roles in LA for 3 months now, and the first legit one that I got since being here is exactly back where I got my first gig. Isn't that the weirdest coincidence ever? Yeah. You think that means that something about Missouri resonates with who I am? Is that what you're going with it? Because I did feel that way when I was there. And that's why I'm kind of excited to go back. Not necessarily the big city, but I actually liked some of the medium-sized towns and stuff. They had a lot of character and stuff. Yeah, I could tell. Like, people there were like super. I don't know if that's what you're saying. I could tell though people were lots of personality. Like they really. Maybe it's because the place is so boring that like it means that they have to have big personalities. And I don't mean big in like a showy way. Just like lots of depth to character, like everybody. That's the way I got. Like they were smart and like had thoughts on like things. Maybe I'm generalizing. I know there's simple-minded people too. But even the simple-minded people had depth. There's my take. Like they were complex, simple-minded people. Isn't that interesting? No one was just like, that makes sense. And that's not what I meant, but you know what I meant. Yeah. Okay, where are my shoes? I see my shoes. It was meant to happen. I really got to take care of this beard, and I have a my first virtual read coming up. I really love this shirt, but it's also a good shirt for working out, but I don't have many shirts right now since my car was stolen, and I don't feel like purchasing a whole new wardrobe right now. Because I don't want to weigh down my car. I kind of like how free this is, having so few possessions. Look at that. Some creatine. All right, copycat. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the positive words. Paper halos, hollow saints. You crown yourselves and call it saint. Halos, hollow saints. You crown yourselves and call it fate. Built your castles out of borrowed stars. But the sky was always dark. I was kneeling in narrow frame. You put me out and claimed the flame. Still the tongues will bend the truth, but echoes always find their roots. Isn't it sweet? This is my new AI music. But I did have it. I drifted past your orbit, now you're reaching through the static. I'm tuned to higher signals, now you'll sound like panic. Keep your bones high, that galaxies to burn. You spin your greatness, but the cosmos knows my turn. Alright, let me do the other one. It might even be better. Ready for the even cooler one. Baby. Oh, that sounds way better. I don't know. Wow. Oh, we were not listening to Real Deal, was it?
Rise after.
All right, here we go.
Down in your eyes like a sunrise after midnight. You pull me through the static, rearranging all my circuits. Didn't come for love, but you flipped the situation. I'm wired to your rhythm like a secret constellation. You move like a message in a dream. You don't say a lot, but I know what you mean. We don't chase, you just align. Time slows down when your heart gets mine. You got me spinning like vinyl, burning like a fire, touching every nerve, taking me higher. Don't need a reason, you're just my favorite feeling tonight.
Isn't that nice? We're not done. There's more.
Down in your eyes like a sunrise after midnight. You pull me through the static, rearranging all my circuits. Didn't come for love, but you flipped the situation. And I'm wired to your rhythm like a secret constellation. You move like a message in a dream. You don't say a lot, but I know what you mean. We don't chase, we just align. Time slows down when your heart gets mine. You got me spinning like vinyl, burning like a fire, touching every nerve, taking me higher. Don't need a reason, you're just my favorite feeling tonight. We're electric, rolling through the sky like we're meant to land it. Every step you take, girl, it pulls me in tighter. Don't need a reason, we're just magnetic tonight. Didn't lose myself, I just found a new dimension. Living in your orbit, no regret, no pretension. Yeah, I don't chase ghosts, I don't break for distractions. But something in your voice hits me like a chain reaction. No doubts when you look my way, you got truth dripping off everything you say. Don't rush, let it synchronize. Two waves locked in the same high sky. You got me spinning like vinyl, burning like a fire, touching every nerve, taking me higher. Don't need a reason, you're just my favorite feeling tonight. We're electric, running through the sky like we're made of lightning. Every step you take, girl, it pulls me inside. Don't need a reason, we're just magnetic tonight. Paper halos, hollow saints. You crown yourselves and call it fate. Built your castles out of borrowed stars. But the sky was always dark. I was kneeling in narrow frame. You put me out and claimed the flame. Silver tongues will bend the truth, but echoes always find their roots. Your orbit, now you're reaching through the static. I'm tuned to higher signals. Yours just sound like panic. Keep your borrowed light. I got galaxies to burn. You spin your pretty myths, but the cosmos knows my turn.
Not bad, right? Which one do you like better? Which one do you like
2, 3. Down in your eyes like a sunrise after midnight. You pull me through the static. Down in your eyes like a sunrise after midnight. You pull me through the static, rearranging all. It's you.
How about I do it a cappella? Here we go. Isn't that the dopest beat? It's the AI beat. I should sing along to that, sorry. Down in your world like the sun. Sunrise after midnight. You pull me through the static, rearranging all my circuits. Didn't come for love, but you flipped the situation. Now I'm wired to your rhythm like a secret constellation. You move like a message in a dream. You don't say a lot, but I know what you mean. We don't chase, we just align. Time slows down when your heartbeat hits. You got me feeling like vinyl, burning like a fire. Touching every nerve, taking me higher. Don't need a reason, you're just my favorite feeling tonight. We're electric, running through the sky like we're made of light. Every sip you take, till it pulls me in tighter. Don't need a reason, we're just magnetic tonight. Lose myself, I just found a new dimension. Living in your orbit, no regret, no pretension. Yeah, I don't chase ghosts, I don't break old distractions. But something in your voice makes me like a chain reaction. No doubts when you look my way, you got truth dripping off the thing you say. Don't rush, let's synchronize. Two waves locked in the same high tide. You got me spinning like vinyl, burning like a fire. It's never nerve, taking me high. Don't need a reason, you're just my favorite feeling. We're like the sky.
It'll rain a sunny day. I'm not.
Pull me through the static, rearranging all my circuits. Didn't come for love, but you flipped the situation. I'm wired to your rhythm like a secret constellation. Like a secret in a dream, you don't say a lot. I know what you mean, we don't chase, we just align. Time slows down when your heartbeat hits. Like mine, feeling like a fire, taking every nerve, taking me higher. Don't need a reason, you're just my favorite feeling tonight. We're electric, running through the sky like we're made of light. Every step you take, come and pull me tighter. Don't need a reason, we're just magnetic tonight. Didn't lose myself, I just found a new dimension. Living in your orbit, no regret, no pretension. Yeah, I don't chase ghosts, I don't break old distractions.